a fucking humongous special guest. His mustache is redder than mine, but so is his nose. But we're not gonna give that up quite yet. But all right, back to Vanessa, and then please nobody leave because we got a fucking pretty big star, and I'm not gonna say Steve Harvey, but his mustache is very similar to Steve Harvey's. So, oh Vanessa, back to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of poem do you guys want?
Yeah!
Jesse Hughes, hey, what's up? But okay, what kind of poem do you guys want?
Jesse fucking Hughes, get your little booty on up here. The one and only.
Hello. I'm a little late getting here because I've been with my girl in the hospital, and she's been fighting in the battle of her life, pulling herself out of a coma, removing a trach tube from her throat. She is winning the battle of her life, and she's just beginning to talk again. So today I was reading poetry to her, preparing for today, and the two that she reacted to are the ones I'm going to read, and one's in Latin, so
That's okay.
it's a dead language.
Just do what you feel.
Et ego, o Hannes bidi vantum, civitatum Jerusalem, novam descendintem de cielo e Deo, peritam sicut sponsum ordinatum biro suo. Et ego Johannes vidi sanctum civitatem Jerusalem, novam descendentitum de cielo e Deo, peritam sicut sponsum ordinatum biro suo. Et audibi vocem magnam de trono, decintum ecce tabernaculum, die cum hominis et habituat cum ies, et ipsi populus ejus erunt et ipsi Deus, cum ies erit erom Deus. This is one of my favorites. To all and every person in the whole world who is without the pale of the order, and even to initiates who are not in possession of the password for the time being, and to all those who have resigned, demitted, or been expelled, I dedicate this revelation of the arcana, which are in the idiom of God-nourished silence. And while on the other hand, St. Paul spoke up on the hill of Mars to the empty-headed Athenians, but I would rather talk to the stars than to empty-headed Athenians. It is only too easy to form a cult, to cry a crusade with Deus Vult, but you won't get much of a good result from empty-headed Athenians. The people of London much resemble those empty-headed Athenians. I can very easily make them tremble, those empty-headed Athenians. A pinch of Bible, a gallon of gas, and I, or any other guest ass, could bring to our mystical moonlight mass those empty-headed Athenians. In fine, I have precious little use for empty-headed Athenians. The birds I have snared shall all go loose. They are empty-headed Athenians. I thought perhaps I might do some good, but it is 10 to 1 if I ever should, and I doubt if I ever would. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree, where Alf the sacred river ran through caverns measureless to man, down to a sunless sea. So twice 5 miles of fertile ground with walls and caverns were girdled round. It was an Abyssian maid, and upon a dulcimer she played, playing a northern song. It's the most nervous I've ever been in my life.
Thank you guys for a lovely evening.
Wait, Vanessa, hold him.
Let's just let Jesse
Hold on. Guys, we got one last.
Go ahead.
Does everyone want one more little thing that's gonna be dope, the rock and roll all night of the evening?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, maybe.
Jesse, real quick, do you want to have just a quick Q&A with the fans?
Oh, sure. I mean, of course.
Okay, guys, you know this man, we love him to death. He is fucking the brilliant Jesse Hughes. He's been a friend of...
Who once asked, who are you? That's got to be most of your questions. Okay, but...
Mother badass.
Who are we all,
I mean, are there any questions? I'll be more than happy to try to answer.
You're someone who has experienced such a profound level of disruption in their life and tragedy on such a public scale. Like, how have you gotten through that so gracefully that you're still able to perform, that you're still able to push forward?
I'm a great believer in corny things, if that makes any sense. And I had to entrust myself into the goodness of people, and I'm happy to say that the artistic community at large really came through for us to begin with. I understand that evil people do evil things, and I don't take it personally. And I've never looked at life as why me, but why not me? And that helps, you know what I mean? And duty, having something to work towards, never letting the bad guy win. Those were my mantras. No one's gonna live rent-free in my brain, and I'll never stop shaking my dick. I will never stop having a good time. And even now, I'm on an ISIS death list. You know, there's a bounty on my head, even still. But that's like amazing, right? I mean, if Hitler wrote you a letter that said, I hate you, that'd be getting you laid, right? You know, that's you want to like show people, by the way, Hitler hates me. You know what I mean? Like it's the sort of thing that, but little things, and I have a great mom, and my church is right down the street.
Oh,
And I have the very best of friends. I really do, the very best of friends. From people that are in this room right now, the very best of friends who have really been there for me. And it's more of a testament that you can't get by without your friends.
you really can't.
Absolutely.
Did you have a question?
Oh, yeah, when's Robert Vargas going to do a Hughes mural review?
My vanity can only guess. I would love that, believe me, more than anything. I mean, as big as he can get, believe me.
Yeah.
But how about after this, we'll work it out together. We'll start the petition.
We should just start painting it. Let's go, you guys.
Yeah, if we
Who's
suck
down?
enough at it, then he'll have to come
Cherry,
in.
come on, Cherry.
Yes.
I wanted to know why you know Kubla Khan and your relationship with, like, you know, classic poetry. I mean,
Well, I'm what you would call a second lifer. I just turned 50, and I didn't start rock and roll until I was 35, and I'd already had a child and was married, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So my point is that I had already started a professional life, and I worked in counseling, and I taught for a little while. And English, especially classic poetry, was where my beginning started. And Kubla Khan is such a quintessential poem, you know, you almost, it's the first thing you read when you're gonna go in, especially because of the shift, et cetera, et cetera. But I also read from Aleister Crowley, and then I read from the Latin Vulgate. All of which, because I'm a Catholic, I'm familiar with the Latin Vulgate, of course. And Aleister Crowley, I'm a rock and roller, so of course I'm a servant of the night sometime, you know what I mean? So, this ain't a Bible study after all, we're here at a poetry reading another night. But it's mostly vestiges of my second life. I want to know,
Yes.
I want to know, these things don't happen. I mean, if you're considering right now what we're a part of, it's not something that happens a lot of. Do you know what I mean? I
Well,
mean,
we need to do it to
the treasured
be
days
together.
of Kerouac are of actually real weird poetry and dark things.
Yeah.
This is being kept alive, and I think we should just give this young lady a applause.
Thank you guys for this very lovely night, and you're welcome to do whatever you want from this point on. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. And thanks to all the fucking poets that did this tonight. Everybody, big round of applause.